Hello YouTube and fellow Star Wars collectors. On this episode of Toys Are the Way, we'll be taking a look at one of the exclusive figures from the recent vintage collection Haslab Ghost, Hera Syndulla from the animated series Star Wars Rebels. Welcome back, gang. So here we have the incredible Captain Hera Syndulla sporting her Season 3 and 4 attire, and I've got to say that this is a really nice figure, and I'm very happy to add this one to the collection. Now, this one was exclusive with the recent vintage collection Haslab Ghost, so that is the only way that you were able to get this one into your collection. We will also be comparing her to the previous release in the vintage collection, Hera from the live-action Ahsoka series. But with all that said and done, don't forget to smash a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, or even become a channel member, and let's take a closer look at the packaging and figure. Taking a look at our vintage style packaging, we have the Star Wars and Rebels logo nicely displayed up top, followed by Hera Syndulla on a citrus green name pill color. We have a fantastic image of the character from that mural art seen at the end of Season 4 of Rebels and later in the live-action Ahsoka series. Additionally, we have the Kenner logo down below, tying everything together, and then we have a nice, fully articulated 1/18 scale figure with a number of accessories displayed on a bubble. On the back, she is Haslab figure number 3, Hera Syndulla, and we have a small description of the character, followed by the Vintage Collection logo and an additional image of that Rebels mural. And if you're wondering why she's number 3, it's because Grogu and the Jawa Elder are number 1 and 2, and they are from the previous Haslab campaign for the Razor Crest. So all in all, this is a fantastic looking card, and I really look forward to putting this on my wall displayed with all the other Rebels characters from this Haslab campaign. Taking a look at Hera out of the packaging and focusing on the portrait, I think they have done a remarkable job with the sculpting and photoreal on this figure. Now, this is meant to resemble the actress who plays her in the live-action Ahsoka series and then carried over to this animated figure. Now, it looks really good, and I'm pretty sure this is the same exact head that we saw on that other figure. It just has different paint applications on it, and as you can see, they're all nice and done very clean. We got some great silver there on the goggles. It looks like a little bit of like a gold or kind of bronzy color there, and then we have some nice clean applications here on her tails, and yeah, just for the most part, this is a really good looking figure. Hera comes with a total of 3 accessories: her blaster pistol, her signature Kalikori, which is stolen by Grand Admiral Thrawn and then later rescued by Kanan before his death, and her favorite fruit, a Mei Lurun. Taking a look at the articulation, she has everything that I want to see on my action figures. We have the new style barbell hips, which are just more and more common these days on our vintage collection figures, a swivel at the thigh. She's got a great range of motion at the knee joint right there. It goes definitely past 90 degrees, which is just phenomenal. And then she has rocker ankles, so she will definitely be able to pose quite well in your collection. She also has a little bit of a crunch there, not too much. She's able to rotate 360. Of course, her head is on that barbell joint there, so you get some pretty good range of motion. I would always like them to be able to look a little bit more up, but that's no deal breaker to me. And then she's got a great hinge at the elbow. Great range of motion there. Same thing for the elbow, and then she does unfortunately not have hinges at the wrist, but she does have a swivel, so they can go 360 degrees. And yeah, then she has her blaster pistol here, which is wonderful. It does fit into the holster that is on her boot here, so you just have to place it like so. And I will say that, you know, it's not the snuggest fit, so definitely be careful and try not to lose that in your collection room somewhere. But yeah, everything I want to see here in terms of articulation. Got some great sculpting on her pants there. Those are new. So in terms of this figure, everything here is pretty much new except for the head and the hands, but we'll take a closer look at that comparison in just a moment. Just look at the level of detail she has on those pants. Some great sculpting there. This soft plastic also is exceptional. It allows her some great range of motion, and yeah, overall she is a good looking figure. Taking a look at Hera compared to the previous release from the Ahsoka series, on the left you can see there are some drastic differences between these two figures. Hera is pretty much all new except for the head and the hands. Everything else is very representative of what she wore in Season 3 and 4 of Rebels. And for the most part, I think the paint applications on the face are very similar, but maybe the one from the live-action Ahsoka series has a bit more green saturation to it. And as you can see, they're wearing the same exact goggles and headpiece that are just simply painted a different color. And we can take in a closer look so you can kind of see those in all of their glory. They look pretty good. And then the same thing for the designs on her tails right there. You can see that the Ahsoka version has a duller color, and the Rebels one is a bit more bright. The other thing I will note is that the Rebels version is clearly a bit taller, so I think I like that one a lot more. I do think the live-action Ahsoka series figure is quite exceptional, but I'm a big Rebels fan, and I just like the way that her Season 3 and 4 outfit look. Captain Hera Syndulla is a wonderful addition to the Vintage Collection and our further expansion of the figures from the Rebels animated series, and simply looks stunning when paired with the Haslab Ghost. Naturally, Hera comes with all the modern articulation we are now seeing with brand new figures in the Vintage Collection. The new style barbell hips, rocker ankles, and hinges galore bring a fluid range of motion to this character, which make posing her quite a breeze in my opinion. The only articulation hindrance is that Hera does not have hinges at the wrist, a point of articulation that's been missing on smaller female figures recently. Regardless, Captain Hera Syndulla is a strong addition to the line, and I look forward to a future mainline release of her Season 1 look that can leverage much of this exclusive new tooling. I hope you've enjoyed this video and taking a look at this latest addition to our Vintage Collection Haslab shelf displays, Hera Syndulla from Season 3 and 4 of Rebels. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And don't forget to smash a like on this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps and is always greatly appreciated. Thanks everyone, and may the Force be with you.